Okay, everybody, we are back live again with another fantastic driver, Kyle Steffen. Kyle, thanks for taking the time hanging out with us. And I think you drive about everything, isn't it? We'll tell our listeners and
Yeah,
watchers.
I drive pretty much everything there has been driven, minus a 410 wing sprint car, and I'm trying to figure a way to get one of those pretty soon. So taking a liking to the open wheel stuff a lot. I was a stock car guy, late models, modifieds my whole life. Raced UMP, USMTS, USRA, World Outlaw late models, Lucas Oil late model stuff when I was younger. Grew up racing go-karts, quarter midgets, legends cars, some NASCAR stuff, North Carolina, Virginia, pavement and dirt. So I've done a lot of different stuff.
Boy, it sounds like it.
Yeah, I've been busy, man.
Yeah, so is racing your full-time career?
I wish I could say that, but no, it's not. Actually, my family owns a logistics business, Performance Plus Global Logistics. I'll give them a little plug right there.
Yes, please do.
We ship probably 90% of the people in this building. I ship their engines, their parts, their cars, everything they need from across the pond and then within the states. And we do everything from motorsports to anything you can think of. So
very cool. So how many Chili Bowls you been at?
I believe this is probably like my 10th Chili Bowl. I've been coming to Chili Bowl for 16 years now. I love this event. I've got a group of friends that I come with. We come every year. It's kind of like our getaway. We just really enjoy it. I bought a midget a year ago, decided I was going to own my own midget team. We haven't had a whole lot of success with it yet. Like today we're in a G main or something like that, but I have a blast, and I'm really, maybe this summer, going to run it at least 6 or 7 times. So next year when I come here, it's not just a one shot. So
one-shot deal kind of thing. So where else could you race the midget at?
I'm looking at the schedule, and of course we're going to go to Salt City with the Silver Crown car. I'm excited for that. You guys are awesome. But we're going to go probably to Belleville, Kansas. They got a 2-day event there with the midgets and the Silver Crown. So I got a stacker trailers. I'm going to throw both of them up there. They got some events closer to home. Coles County, my close personal sponsor, Coles County Speedway, Spartan Transportation. They got a track 2-day show there. Highland Speedway, I-55 Speedway. They have a co-event with World of Outlaws, so we might try that too.
Fantastic. So are people listening to stuff too? What's this midget like here? The horsepower, the fun.
It's kind of like, honestly, it's like driving an outlaw cart. So you really got to drive it. The harder you drive a midget, the faster it goes, right? Like when I first drove a midget, it was kind of like I was used to racing on the right front in a stock car. You have to throw that all out the window. It's all in the right rear of the car. And the harder you throw it in on the right rear, the faster it goes. Mm-hmm. And you just have to get out of your mind that you're going to flip over. Like I told my guys last night, I was like, listen, don't be mad at me if I flip. I'm just going to go out there and drive as hard as I can. And we started our heat race. We started 9th and ran up to actually on the start to 4th. And then Kyle Busch spun out and I got into him. We went back, drove from 9th back to 5th. So it was like one of my better runs in a midget on a real tacky track. And when it gets slick, it's not as bad. But when it's tacky, you have to be back. Your fuel cell has to be backed in, and you got to have the tire, like the flat spot of the tire, bouncing off the curb. It's totally different discipline than the other cars we drive. So, so to answer your question, it's pretty sketchy. It's just sketchy. It really is. And then some of the people in this building are total professionals and awesome, and there's other guys that are here just for a bucket list item, which I support that. But you got to be able to maneuver around the two different kinds. So, yeah.
We used to put like yellow ribbons on the rookies with the sprint cars,
Yeah.
I think some of these guys need yellow ribbons on them. That way,
They do. Yeah. Maybe they need to have a way that you can qualify to come here, but I know they won't ever do that. But it's kind of like Gateway Dirt National. It's the same thing with the late models. Everybody wants to go, so you get everybody there, right?
Yeah.
So you get a lot of cars there that maybe, not saying they shouldn't be there, but they may be a little off the pace. So you have to be able to make sure you set yourself up to get around that. So, yeah.
Yep, very cool. What's your favorite car to drive?
I'm going to have to say at the moment, Silver Crown cars are my favorite. I like the speed. I like the fact that they're long races, 100-lap races. Yeah. I think our longest race is 150 or something at IRP, but you're in the car for a long time. You get a chance to make a ton of laps, and you learn so much more doing that. And the high speed, like when you go from that car back to a modified, it becomes a lot easier because the speed's so fast and it slows down the other car, so you're able to react a lot better.
Like better stuff too. So we're excited to have the Silver Crown cars back again this year and at Hutch. Another 2-day event, which is cool, and working great with Tommy Estes and keeping that together. And what about Kyler? You got your ASCS? USAC race. When?
October 17th. Do you run the non-wing street carts too?
I'm going to try one this summer. My buddy Brad Wyatt, actually, I'm going to run the Hocket with him. He's got 2 cars. We just made a deal yesterday, a handshake deal. So,
hey.
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know if my mom's going to be real happy about that. She likes the Silver Crown, but she's like, non-wing cars, I don't know. But, hey, you know what? We'll give it a try.
Well, maybe you can make it to Dodge City, too.
Never know.
Never know, right?
Never know. Yeah.
So
anything's possible.
Anything is possible. Yeah. So what's this year? Still a lot of racing this year. I get it, but what's your most thing you're looking forward to for the next 2025?
I think the biggest thing I'm looking forward to this year is just growth with my Silver Crown team. It's a family-owned team that we own. We own all the cars, the motors, race them out of our shop. A good friend of mine, Rick Laughlin out of Indy, he helps me too. Last year we finished 5th in the national points. This year our goal is top 3 in the national points. I know it's going to be really hard because when you're going from that point to that point, guys like Cody Swanson, CJ Leary, Justin Grant, those guys that run up front are professional racers, and they have perfected their craft, and they do it 100 times a year, right? So it's hard to race those guys, but I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to getting better. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Fantastic. Guys, what other question we got for Kyle while he's here? Because I'm sure he's got to get ready to go get this car fired up.
Yep.
And get it tuned up, get it maintenance-wise ready to go and everything. Any other question we got for Kyle? I got one more. You need to give a plug. If somebody needs something shipped like for your company, how do they do it? What do they got to do to get a hold of you to ship something?
Thank you for that. Yeah, if anybody out there needs to ship anything, if you've got any questions, you can call Performance Plus Global 636-946-7587, or you can email me, Kyle@pplusglobal.com. All I need is a little bit of general information from to the weight, dimensions, and I can get you set up and get you a quote within like 2 minutes. So
Sweet.
Fantastic. So we need to look at that. Some of our stuff, Nick, we haul around. We need to maybe talk to Kyle and see what we can do to help us with some of that stuff.
We move quite a bit of stuff. So.
Okay, good. I'd like to partner up with you guys. That'd be great.
Well, we like to partner with who races with us and everything else too. It's a big family group that you always find out when you get into racing and all the relationships you make and everything else too. It's very cool.
The best part of it.
Very part of it. Well, anyway, Kyle, appreciate you taking the time. Good luck today. Good luck in 2025.
Thank you.
We're going to see you at Salt City probably the first time we'll probably see you in person.
Yep.
Hopefully you can make the Dodge City run too, so that'd be very cool too. So
yeah, if anybody has a modified ride for that Salt City race, I'd love to do that.
Okay, well we'll have to see if someone's got one running around there. We had a little tease too I put out earlier. There's going to be somebody pretty cool coming to run at the Salt City race with us, not in the Silver Crown cars.
In the modified?
In the modified. So I can't, I've not got it all dialed in at 100%, so I can't let it, but I do got somebody pretty cool coming.
All right.
So it should be fun to go race with him and everything else too. So again, Kyle, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you taking the time. Go kick some ass out there today and make it happen.
Sounds good.
Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Everybody, we'll see if we have another driver lined up yet, but right now we're probably done for the day because of time factors and all the other drivers and stuff too. So everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you next Saturday morning, 9 o'clock.